How we doing? My name is Kamal. I live in Canton. I bet all of you do too, right? All right. This here is a jet engine. This goes on a helicopter. First of all, how many people have been on an airplane? Yes? How many people like airplanes? This engine goes on a helicopter, okay? It has many other applications too. Believe it or not, one person put it on a lawnmower. All right, one person put it on a motorcycle. So there's a lot of variations. Now, I do need some help. Is there a volunteer? Now, for those of you that have been on an airplane, we know that's very loud, right? Yeah. So if you have earplugs, please put them in. If not, let's do that. Okay? Who's going to help me? How about this guy? Right there. Come on.
What's you doing? Fingers in your ears, guys. Tyler, don't turn it on, it's going to be loud. I see Carl, you can see the belly. And then I see him pick off he's staring at me.
Flashing.
Jacob. Squeeze it and put it back in your ear.
This engine spins something. What spins is a transmission, and the transmission spins the rotor. Anybody see the fan spinny thing at the top of the helicopter? Yeah. This thing spins that, okay? It's got a lot of power. It's used on some of the biggest helicopters, okay? Any questions for me? Yes.
I noticed you guys standing over there by the controls. What sort of things are on those controls?
All right, that's an excellent question. There is all the master switches, okay, all the circuit breakers which power the system. Then we have a throttle. In case something goes wrong, we have the emergency shut off. Would you like to take a closer look?
Yes.
Feel free. Go ahead, everybody. Feel free to take a closer look. It's very hot, so be careful not to touch it.
Rather environmentally friendly. You can burn almost anything in there.
Yes. But at the altitude, we want to burn carrots. Airplanes, you can't pull them over. So if the engine stopped turning,
Especially for like this, especially for small things, like running a hovercraft or whatever. Fairly good choice, depending on how much power you want to give it, because you can put anything in it. You don't have to use up phosphorus.
yeah, it's similar to this. However, on a plane, we're not going to attach a shaft to it and spin something else. On a plane, on the big airplanes, we're just going to let the air do that. Now, there are some airplanes where they have a propeller. Have you seen what that is? A fan that spins? We can attach a fan to that. It doesn't have to be you can.
I already asked him. You did?
Excuse me, mister.
Yes, sir.
My grandpa flew a helicopter before.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, very interesting. Wow, that's good to hear. Might have had this engine in it.
Hi, I'm with the Examiner.com out of Ann Arbor, and I just happen to be here by chance today, and I just want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sure.
You're with the Michigan Institute of
Aviation and Technology.
and
yes, right
Technology,
here in Canton.
and you're right in Canton.
Yes.
What's the address?
Would you like a card? Maybe
Please.
I can find you a card. Okay?
Yeah.
Guys, why don't you turn around and look at me?
Give me one. Oh,
I'm sorry, I do not have a card myself, but
that's okay. You know what? I can write it down for you.
okay.
Have Nicole write it down and give it. It's 2955 South Haggerty,
Okay.
and we're right on Haggerty Road between Palmer and Michigan Avenue on the other side of the freeway.
Who's the manufacturer?
This is made by Allison. This is called the Allison 250 model. It used to be was a General Motors product, but eventually it was purchased by Rolls-Royce. And as of now, Rolls-Royce does own it. They own the type cert on it.
What size engine is this? Is this the smallest of the line, or is
It ranges. It can go from 250 all the way to 800 horsepower. This is one of the smaller ones that was given to the school. This was off of a helicopter.
So this is a donated engine?
Yes. Now there are variations. There's so many variations of this engine, and there's so many applications. And it's important when we work on these that we have to get the right model, since there are so many.
And is this one strictly used for instruction and demonstration?
Absolutely.
Do you have more for that purpose, or is this
Yes.
the only one?
At our school, we have many more like this for the students to practice on, for them to tear it apart. We'd rather have them make the mistakes at our school than make them in the industry, because once they get out there, we want them to be the safest technicians out there.
So you basically train technicians for this technology, for the jet
Absolutely.
engine technology.
Absolutely. Yes.
Does that include helicopters and other aircraft?
Yes, we do have some instruction on helicopters. We have a lot of instruction on all other sorts of aircraft, whether it's the smaller general aviation aircraft, all the way up to the big commercial airliners. And at our school, the companies that come and recruit, it's a very broad range. For example, this next coming Monday, Delta Airlines is coming to our school to recruit people for field experience. And all sorts of employers like to come to our school to hire our graduates.
So you're seeing some growth in your area?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I get a shot of your logo there? Do you mind? Your name was Tamal?
Kamal, K-A-M-A-L.
I beg your pardon.
And over here with me is Mr. LeBute. We can write that down for you there.
Okay.
But he is also an instructor, and he works also
Okay.
there at the school.
Well, I know we want to get the kids' questions answered, so
Okay, thank you, sir.
that'll be it. Thanks.